Good evening, Guardians. Today we are going to be making a House of Devils food cake. A House of Devils food cake.
House of Devils food cake.
It's a House of Devils food cake.
House of Devils
Tonight
food.
we are making a House of Devils food cake. The House of Devils might be gone, but we can remember them through this food cake. But their memory will live on in this delightfully dense pastry.
Just like me.
Well, you're delightfully dense. So we're going to bake a cake to commemorate the Fallen's defeat at the Battle of Twilight Gap, which followed their defeat at the Battle of Six Fronts, which precluded their defeat at the Devil's Lair, and also in the Plague Lands. There's a lot of being defeated going on with them. This is definitely a cake for us and not for them. It will not be the Devil's perfected food cake. Fun fact, if you ever want to meet a member of the Hidden in person, all you have to do is request a sample of Siva for baking purposes, and they show up. Ingredients: packet of Devil's food cake mix. We've got a thing of buttercream icing, a small thing of maroon icing dye. We got some sparkle gel so that we can put the house sigil on the top. If you're feeling fancy, you can use a little bit of bright dust. And you're also going to want 3 eggs, half cup of whatever oil you want. We're using coconut, elderberry, and
elderflower.
Elderflower berry.
Elderflower, lingonberry.
Elderflower syrup and some lingonberry.
You can read the
Lyndon B. Johnson berry. Lingonberry drink concentrate. So the first step is to turn on the oven to about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now we're going to take all of the batter ingredients and mix them together. What are you doing?
I'm getting you a spoon.
You could also just tell me where the spoons are instead of sneaking around.
Sneaking is what I do. Sneaking is why you love me.
Okay, that is true. The first time I saw you, you shot me in the forehead from behind a tree without looking.
That's how you win a man's heart.
1 1/4 cups water. 1/2 cup of oil. You must anoint the cake. 3 eggs. Okay, whoops, I didn't crack this one enough. It's okay, I'm just going to brute force it. The third one was a little bit less rigid than the other two. Oh, balls.
Commercial eggs lack calcium.
If we don't have a whisk, just...
We don't have a whisk.
Okay.
We have a mixer. Would you like to use the mixer?
No, we'll save the mixer for later. Stir it vigorously to make sure it's all homogeneous. If I have to explain to you how to mix cake batter together, you've come to the wrong place.
Oh, a friend.
The Leviathan.
We've struck gold, boys.
I think that looks about right. We are going to grease our pans. Pour in this batter, and we are going to try to get it as even as possible. You can't grow out of eating raw batter. It's just a... Where'd that go? It is a rule of nature to enjoy raw batter.
Literally talking about baby poop, and he's over here licking up the batter.
It's good batter.
Just get my tongue out.
You didn't have to make it weird. I'm going to give these a firm vibrate so that it evenly distributes. Pop these into the oven for about 30 minutes.
Oh yeah, baby.
So after they come out, cool a little bit, enough for them to come out of their pans, we're going to have to slice a little bit off of both of them to have a more flat surface to work with. Well, the plus side about having such a massive knife is that it's very easy to keep a straight line. Oh, balls.
Still look pretty good.
That's because you don't see the back end where it blew off. What's our parallel tolerance here?
Ooh, that's incredibly satisfying.
So there's our 2 cake players, I guess. Well, then we can just set this aside while we make the icing.
Whoa, dude, cool new gun. What are the stats?
It's got a drop bag. Anyway. Yeah, now we're going to mix the icing. Let's start with the lighter icing. A lot harder to go from dark to light.
There's a darkness joke in there.
Yeah, that's what Zavala's been saying, but I don't think he was talking about icing. The Vanguard is worried about us using darkness powers instead of relying on the light. And old Eva's probably thinking we're talking about mixing colors in the washing machine. We're going to add a little bit of this elderflower syrup and hope that it actually mixes in. I might have used too much.
You might have used too much.
Whoops! Some of that bright dust. Go a little bit heavy with it, I think.
You can stop whenever you want, right?
I can stop whenever I want. I don't have a bright dust problem. Alright, we're going to mix this in. Did we remember to say why we're putting bright dust in there?
No.
This bright dust is going to give the inside icing more of a silver glow, like the ether that the fallen are known to sprout from their dying wounds. Mm-hmm.
Is it running right there?
Yes.
That's watch.
In the splotch.
Smells good.
Can we wash the spatula? It might be easier to apply the icing with.
Do you want to ask me to watch the spatula?
Would you mind washing the spatula?
I'll watch the spatula.
Does it taste good?
Oh, that elder flower stuff is delicious. Now we're just going to hold on.
This is all kind of OSHA hazards.
What does OSHA have to do with baking? Just a little bit of debris mixed in there.
That's what a crumb coat is for.
That's not sprinkles, that's just bits of cake that came along with.
Asteroids. It's the reef in the cake. Isn't that where the fallen live?
Wrong house. The devils are all over Earth. The House of Wolves is out in the belt. Or it was. There was a rebellion and a few prison outbreaks here and there. So there were several prison outbreaks.
That worked out a lot better than I thought it would.
Wow, thanks for the confidence.
I have no confidence. Steady. Nice. Yes.
Ta-da!
Good job.
I wonder if the Fallen have doctors. Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't been doing my alien sensitivity training. They don't like being called the Fallen. But then again, I don't like having children eaten for sport. So who knows, man? I don't think we need these anymore.
Yep, put them in the pile of stuff for me to wash.
Could
Do
be.
either of us look like bakers?
Yeah, I'm doing the best I can.
I can try and be cute.
You don't have to. You don't have to try to be cute.
Oh, dang.
It is just so effortless, apparently.
He's so smooth.
Berry sauce.
Ah, ha, ha. A task for fingernails. Or a big ass knife, you know.
Gotta clean the blade. Ow. Ow. I'll be honest, I have no clue how much I'm supposed to use. So we're just gonna add in like that much of a blob and see what happens.
Yeah, you can always add more.
Okay. I think I'm gonna need to add more. I'm trying to figure out how to keep this icing from immediately climbing up and escaping.
It's getting pinker, I think.
Wow, it is. This is Radcon Magenta, is what we've got right now.
Ew.
I must be doing something wrong here. I guess I'm just gonna load this up with this.
It's definitely more of a oh my god. Oh lord. Oh, what are you doing?
What?
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, well...
Pretty sure with these you're just supposed to use a small dab.
Yeah, well, a small dab isn't doing it. Alright, we just need more. There has to be a better way. Just gonna use, like, pretty much the entire bottle. I'm gonna add a little bit more.
Do it again.
Is it that visible? I didn't even get that much of it.
It's on your teeth.
Alright, well, now that fiasco is over, we are going to put the icing on the cake. I had to have used half of that jar. There we go. I'll put like a timer, like time elapsed on icing that monstrosity.
I'm just gonna wipe that up real quick because I don't want it to stain the counter.
Now that train wreck is over, we're going to add the finishing touch, the House Devil's sigil. I will have my lovely assistant do that because she is much more capable at small artistic things like that.
So if my other parents ask what this insignia is, just tell them it's for our hometown football league. Spiders? Slicers? I don't know, what would you call it? What if the Fallen had a football team, what would they be called? That's okay.
At that. Oh, now your shoulder's in the way. Well, the only reason it sucked was because of the icing. I had to take off my gloves because they need a thorough soak to get all of this bread out of them. Now the only thing left to do is serve it up.
Wait, can you just show your knife to the camera? The broadside.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, hold it up against. There you go.
It's not what it looks like, I swear.
This is
That's
a controversial
the
knife.
hunter. Yeah, the knife reverse hold. Oh, of course I picked the one spot that had a massive breach in it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, why are you cutting the breech? You might have to show us the ugly side. Oh Lord. There you go, boys and girls.
Come on.
Chopsticks. You can just grab your plate. Cheers. It tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
Elderflower's nice.
The elderflower gives it a bubbly taste, which is fun, given that the inside is the ether portion of the cake.
Yeah, but the cake itself is nice. And the stuff in the middle is nice.
I got the chunk of egg.
I guess you're the winner!
There you have it. House of Devil's food cake.
House of Devil's food cake?
We already did this.
Did we?
Yes.
I kinda wanna do it more.
No. I don't want to do this anymore. I think that's it.
We done here?
Yeah. Of course I'm having fun, that's why I'm doing it.
I was gonna say, if you weren't having fun, why are we doing this?
I like to suffer and make you watch.
My mom was right. You're just like my father.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Ooh, baby, show me what that tongue do.
You want her?
No. I'm getting some of this Volek in action on camera.
Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Because you look so pleased.
I feel so betrayed.